What is going on, everyone? We are here. It's a Friday. Normally show days are Sundays, but it's a show day. It's a show tournament, and we're here in Detroit. The last time we've made a show here before, and Kyle made it. It was his second show ever, I believe. I don't know if the doubles was his first. I think the doubles was his first. This was his second. He made the Cheetah show, and I remember it was at the World Series Bowling Cheetah, and when he made it, Flanny and I were like, oh, like. It was our second year vlogging or something like that. And I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I had to run home. I had to grab an extra SD card, an extra battery. And I remember like coming back, I was running late and I was vlogging through those doors. And then I walked through and the crowd, everybody was warming up and the crowd was just going nuts. And I was like, holy cow, this is insane. And like all the bright lights were on Kyle. And it was just an awesome, I mean, the whole setup is a little different. They're using red oil. And they're actually using two different pairs. So on the TV set, there's two different ball returns in play. One for the right lane, one for the left lane, which I think is interesting. Another interesting thing is this arena. Now there's actually doors, there's windows up there, and there's doors on each side that you could go through, and there's like a whole like meeting room up there to where you could actually watch from. The lights are off. But the whole setup in here is just rock solid, and it makes for great TV, it makes for great content, and we have a show, baby. So they're warming up. We'll get a word from Kyle here in a second, see how he's feeling. This is the Masters. We're pulling for a major, pulling for 100K. Simo's the #1 seed. Whoever makes it out of all these shows has to beat that guy twice, and Dennis and I were just talking. Kind of difficult to do.
That's hard.
The man just shot 845 his last match, and he's feeling himself, so you got to beat that guy twice no matter what, but nonetheless, it's going to be a good video.
Yeah, I changed these grips. Sean brought me this ball, and I glued the grips in, but I didn't didn't bevel sand the fingers, so they sharp, and I can feel it. And we don't want any of that. Threw it one shot, thought I ripped my hand open. Guess who I'm bowling? Brad made a joke.
Yeah, he's probably got to buy. I kind of suck.
Brad got to buy. Brad goes, oh, you're bowling Smallwood. Looks like you got to take him to the woodshed. It's just a Brad joke right there.
That's such a Brad joke.
The thing about Bowling Smalls is he's a hometown guy. So this crowd knows Smalls very well. Smalls knows this building very well. He's also an amazing bowler. So this is gonna be a tough one, but start out with a strike. Smalls had a spare. Kyle looks comfortable, we're doing good. Different ball on each lane? What was that all
Different
about?
ball. can't tell all my secrets yet.
Oh, we have a big show to. Okay, yeah.
You know, but one lane maybe.
It's actually something you shouldn't do. You're actually so good that you're doing the wrong things to give your future opponents the wrong impression.
Well,
and you're just getting it through.
I couldn't decide what ball to throw, so I just said I'll just throw both.
Yeah. All right.
And that's what we did. All right.
Sick game.
We had it. That was a good one. Can't
You
believe-
like those? Is that the same 2 lanes that you bowled on the Cheetah?
I can't remember. I thought we bowled on one pair. Did we
You're
not?
averaging pretty good in that arena. I know that.
I like that, but it's new lanes, so we got through the first match. Tom struggled with carry, 79 baby. I like it. Felt really good though. Just kind of calmed down a little bit, and dude, you know what's crazy? Like I'm nervous, but when you bowl all these matches and you have the nerve-wracking matches that I've had, I'm like, we're just here.
You're on house money.
Yeah, we're here.
You might as well just run it all the way to
let's
the
just
top.
let's just do it. So, match 1, we did it.
Alright, so here we are, we're gonna roll off to make the big master show. This is freaking nuts. I can't believe he's 17 or 10. But Chris just released me. Props to Chris for releasing me. He's big. Need a strike to stay in. is that what a man does when he makes a TV show? He just does the dishes?
Yeah, dude, I mean,
Isn't that what your roommates are supposed to do?
work never stops around here.
The famous Kyle Sherman just doing some chores, you know?
Dude, that was a crazy day of bowling.
Probably the craziest day of your life, bowling wise, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Every match was within a pin.
Yeah, every single match. I either had to strike out or opponent needed to open, or I had to strike to make them open. It was just nuts.
You look pretty tired.
I'm exhausted. I'm like still a little jacked up from the show, but you know, when you reflect, I'm like, okay, I don't know how many games I bowled today, but the emotion that I just went through from 6:45 this morning to my ball getting stolen, the first thing that happens when I walk in the door, to losing my first match, then every other match was crazy close, to TV shows, to Thunderbolt fans going nuts. Dude, it's just...
So you were up at 5:45. When did you throw your last ball? 8:45?
About 8:45, yeah.
And you actually threw the first ball at 8 a.m. So that was more than 12 hours actually of bowling.
Yeah, it was nuts. Baby.
But now we got Rash.
Now we got Rash. So we Sunday show first. Okay, this is officially the first major show. You know, I was like, it's kind of like if you made that show, it's like, did you actually make a major show?
Right.
Like,
This one.
This is the one, dude. I can't believe I'm on it, to be honest, dude. It's
This
so
is a
crazy.
crazy tournament, man.
It's crazy. Anything can happen. Life lesson of the day. You just keep trucking. Just keep doing your thing, and then anything can happen. Clearly, if you watched any of these matches, it was nuts. But
Yeah.
I need to know
yeah,
which one was more exciting / did you like more? When Rash opened, or not Rash, when Barnes missed the 3-6-10, or when Kevin split? Because both of those were obviously like some of the most insane things I've seen.
The Barnes one was probably the most
Barnes one was
insane.
the most insane.
You
Like,
just don't see that.
Kevin obviously didn't throw a great shot, but that's a tough shot to throw.
That's
right there.
normal. We mess that up all the
Yeah, people mess that up all the time. Like, that's not. I mean, Kevin bowled absolutely amazing, and that wasn't too like. I mean, I wasn't expecting to split. I mean, I had my shoes on. I was ready to go. Thought I was out, and you know, he made a bad shot. It happens. We've all done that. And then the Barnes one, like, you just. It's you just.
That's so
it was
rare.
Just, yeah, it was pretty rare, and you know, you feel bad for him. But yeah, that was tough. So the Barnes one was definitely pretty nuts. But he texted me tonight and congratulated me. It just says a lot about that character right there. He's like, dude, you stepped up and made it after the roller coaster of emotions. And I'm like, dude, you know how cool it is to get that, see Chris Barnes pop up and he send you a text like, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, he went live on Beef and Barnesy. Make sure you check out Beef and Barnesy, but they went live today to talk about it, so that's
Really?
pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Beef and Barnesy, check it out. Subscribe to them. Alright guys, thank you so much. All the fans out there that have followed us along and all the fans that are in Detroit. Dude, you guys are so unbelievably awesome. It's such a pleasure to bowl in front
Hey,
of
you know what we're having for lunch on Sunday?
What are we having?
A little bit of Rash pie, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta get one back on Rash.
Hey, that
He
guy-
stole a title from us.
Yeah, I bowled him in the Oklahoma Open. He shot 279 against me, so you gotta get some payback.
We'll do it. Plug, giveaway, ball giveaway. We still have more
Oh,
days.
yeah.
More days than that.
I mean, our last ball we're gonna give away is on Sunday.
Oh, it was on
Big
Sunday.
thing is they need to tune in,
They need to tune in.
watch the show.
Well, this comes out
Sunday.
Sunday.
It'll be Sunday.
Tune in, watch the show. Make sure what time's the show? Do we know?
Noon, hopefully.
Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
So noon Central. Make sure you guys tune in, watch. Dude, let's get this show to just be like the most people that have ever watched a bowling
Yeah,
show.
70 million.
That'd be cool. 70 million.
That's the Brady versus Mahomes AFC Championship.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. If we get 5, I'd be happy. No, everyone go tune in and watch. Love you guys. Thank you. Everyone that got in the ball giveaway. Thank you. We out.
We're out.
Hell of a day of bowling. We'll see y'all later.